Hey yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another new video at MIK, and today we will be talking about the Apple HomePod, the Apple game console, the 2018 lineup of iPhones and the revamped Apple Watch Series 4 or Apple Watch 2, whatever they might call it. So let's begin. First, let's talk about the Apple HomePod. Now the HomePod is expected to ship within 4 to 6 weeks in the US. Now that's a great deal because this might be the first ever new product from Apple in many years. It's a new format, it's a new genre for Apple. They're entering the smart speaker system where they want to make Siri the entire focus of your home. But sadly, I really think that the HomePod will miss out on many features, and especially if we are talking about a market like India, is going to be kind of a flop. First of all, the HomeKit only pairs with Apple certified products. So you cannot just go out and buy a smart light and expect your HomePod to actually control them. It's going to take a lot of time for Apple to get that right in a market like India. And Philips Hue, which is the only one of the Apple Home certified kits available in India, that costs a bomb. So I think HomePod will fail on many fronts, and I don't really know how much the price is going to be in India, but I'm expecting somewhere around 35 to 40,000 in the ballpark. And why would you want to spend that kind of money when you can actually get an Amazon Echo Dot for as less than 5,000 rupees, and it comes with so many more features, and also it works out with a plethora of smart home devices, and you are not just closed into that ecosystem. So I'm really skeptical about the HomePod. Let me know in the comment section below, what do you think? Are you excited for the HomePod? Will you be getting a HomePod, or is just a hit and miss from Apple this year? Now let's get the HomePod out and talk about the Apple gaming console. Now the Apple gaming console was a part of the Apple legacy a few years back, which flopped miserably. But in today's time, in 2018, I think Apple is missing out on the train if they are not jumping on a dedicated video game console. I am not talking about taking the fight to a PlayStation 4 Pro and taking the fight to the Xbox One X, but this is about actually hooking up people who are interested in a platform like the Nintendo Switch, casual gamers who are just there to while away their time. Apple has got the marketing magic, they have got the money, they have got the developers on board, they have got an amazing ecosystem in the form of iOS as well as tvOS, which have been proven to be amazing gaming ecosystem. So Apple, if you decide to take out a gaming console this year, it might just reinvent you as an innovative leader, because all your competition, whether it's Samsung, whether it's Google, none of them are into the gaming space, and none of them are heavily invested into the gaming space as you are. The App Store has a record $1 billion sales year on year. They are touching new highs, breaking new developer programs, and your Swift Metal code is one of the best available over there. Let's get the gaming console out and talk about the Apple Watch Series 4 or 2. Now there is a lot of speculations around, there are a lot of rumors going around that the upcoming Apple Watch in 2018 will have a new form factor, and I truly believe in this, and these are my personal opinions, because the Apple Watch is not an Apple Watch 1, it's not an Apple Watch 2, or not an Apple Watch 3. These are the series within the Apple Watch. So it's an Apple Watch, and then comes out a family tree with a Series 0, Series 1, Series 2, and now the Series 3. So an Apple Watch 2 or Apple Watch Series 4 might be the change, because they need to revamp it. They need to add certain elements into the watch to differentiate it from its predecessors, and I think that might be a really smart marketing move. Number one, it will obviously encourage the current customer base to upgrade their watches for that new look and the newer functionalities, and also it will get new customers on board because they have a product that is differentiated from the previous generations. So I guess that's going to be a really smart move, and the Apple Watch is one of the best smartwatches available out there. If you have that kind of cash and if you want to invest into the smartwatch ecosystem, or you just want to start off with it, the Apple Watch is the way to start off. The Apple Watch Series 3, I guess in my opinion, is one of the most perfect smartwatches available out there. It can do so much, and it always flows into your workflow. The only downside being that it is too heavily iPhone dependent, and I think that's the only downside. But if Apple really revamps the look and takes out a bit of the dependency out from the Apple Watch in the 2018 model, I think it's going to be a huge win-win situation. And these are totally my personal opinions as an Apple sheep following Apple for such a crazy long amount of time. I think this is the right way forward for Apple. Now, out with the Apple Watch and in with the 2018 lineup of iPhones. Now, I have spoken about the 2018 lineup of iPhones, and I think it's too early for us to speculate anything as far as the iPhone 10 lineup goes, because I don't know what they are going to be naming it, but the iPhone 10 Plus is going to be something to look forward to. Number one, because the 7 and the 7 Plus and the 8 and 8 Plus always had a huge difference between the cameras. The iPhone 10 already has an amazing camera with optical image stabilization on both the lenses. I have spoken in depth about the camera in a video which I will be linking it in the card above, and I guess that if a Plus version comes, they need to add that one differentiating factor. It just cannot be the screen size, and I think that a lot of iPhone flagship killers are going to see the light of day from the Android marketing field, and I'm going to make a dedicated video on that because I'm really stoked about how the competition is gaining up to Apple. Today, Apple does have a true depth technology that is unrivaled or unparalleled to the competition, but the time has come when the competition goes neck to neck and it's going to be like the best man standing. So the 2018 lineup of iPhones are interesting. It's going to serve different price points. The iPhone SE 2 will be for the budget conscious people. The 6.1 inch LCD model with the form factor of the iPhone 10 is obviously going to serve a very different type of a crowd who might have been into the iPhone 5C, but this is more of a more premium 5C product with a lot of class and finish. And the iPhone 10, which is going to be the iPhone 10 2018 model, the 10 and the 10 Plus, I think those are going to up the game for the iPhone family. The cameras are going to get bumped up, the display brightness is going to get bumped up, certain quirks within the iPhone 10 are going to be rectified and brought into that. Who knows, we might even get a 4K front facing camera, and who knows if we might even get laser technology within the rear facing camera of the phone that will actually hit laser points at the object that which you're shooting at, so that the portrait is much better, because the Pixel 2 has come in and totally destroyed the portrait mode of the iPhone 10. So iPhone 10 cannot say our portrait mode is a selling point. Google Pixel's portrait mode is by far one of the best portrait modes, and it blows even some of the budget DSLRs out of the water. And now the Google Pixel 2 XL actually achieves this amazing portrait mode only with a single lens and the machine learning embedded within the phone, and Apple does that with the secondary lens. So I think these are going to be the defining factors that Apple has to take the portrait mode to the next level, to a level where people go mad and they're like, I want this phone blows all the Androids out of the water. So I guess that Apple has a lot of work to do in 2018. They have a lot of catching up to do, they have a lot of innovations to prove, and they really need to prove themselves that they have not stopped innovating. So thank you guys for watching another new video at MIK. This was the episode 1 of Apple Sheep Talks, and I will be bringing out more rumors, contents, and my opinions on Apple going forward in 2018. I hope you like this video. Do not hit to press the like button, do not forget to share it with your friends, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel and press the bell notification icons to stay updated with everything new coming on MIK. And thank you guys, and this is Mohnish and I'm signing out, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, you know what to do, right? Break free.